my fellow knights, and welcome back to the Struggle Bus, where today we are enjoying some all will be one battle action. But first, if you're returning to the channel, please do consider liking the video, sharing the video, and subscribing, as I really would appreciate you doing so. If you're new, kick back, relax, and enjoy the show. Then maybe consider dropping a sub. All will be one, my friends, is an enchantment we see multiple times on this channel and across YouTube. For 3 red, you get enchantment that whenever you put 1 or more counters on a permanent or player, i.e. infect counters, poison counters, all will be one deals that much damage to target opponent, creature an opponent controls, or planeswalker an opponent controls. So this synergizes very well with cards that put counter on themselves. Oil counters, loyalty counters, defense counters, and so we are finally capitalizing on the inclusion of battles. This is a Gruul battle list that uses the front side of the battles to gain some additional synergy, but once we have all be one in play, it does a ton of damage both to the opponent's creatures and the opponent's face. So without further ado, let's get on into it. 3 Invasions of Tarkir. This is a 2 damage spell for 2 mana, and then it could potentially, once again, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it one time, then we'll move on. But all these defense counters, obviously with all be one in play, it does 7 damage total, which is absolutely backbreaking, so you can imagine the goodness of it. And hey, if we get to flip it, pretty potent as well. Armored Scrap Gorger, because we're going to want to, 1, it puts counters on itself, but 2, we're going to want it to ramp us from 2 to 4, which is really important, and we'll explain here in a moment. And it has some additional graveyard hate, as well as occasional fixing if we need to. Evasion of Urgamon is going to be the choice as our second ramp spell from going 2 to 4 because of the fact that it has a little bit of resilience to it, giving us a treasure token, avoids our opponent having removal, right, for our creature. That happens sometimes, and it does let us discard or rummage, so that sometimes can be handy. Not as much early in the game, but later in the game it can have some effect. And then, hey, doing 5 damage for 2 mana, not too bad. Invasion of Ragantha is a really potent card in this list because it allows us to either do 4 or even 8 damage to our opponent's face, can help us pick off some annoying X1s, and also allows us to flip other battles. A lot of these battles do have 4 defense or 5 defense, but there are some at 4 and 3, and so Invasion gives us the ability to flip them even when we don't have a creature on the board. Invasion of Karsus is kind of our catch-up mechanic here. Being able to deal 3 damage to all creatures and planeswalkers is really potent, and of course it has 4 that we were just talking about, so we're able to flip on our own, and that's pretty much why we're running it a little bit slow at 4, but not too bad. Invasion of Zendikar is really the reason why we want to ramp into 4, because this is going to allow us to go from 4 to 6 or 5, depending on whether we burned a treasure or not, but then allows us to play out our all will be one as quickly as possible to really start synergizing with our battles. And then of course flipping it is super potent as well. It's only 3 loyalties or defense, one of the easiest ones for us to flip, and it gives us not only additional ramp but a pretty decent body as well. We already talked about all will be one, and then the last battle we're going to talk about is Invasion of Ikoria. I absolutely love Green Sun Zenith, and I feel like this is a decent variant of it, where it comes down for paying 2 extra, we get to look through our deck or graveyard for any creature, non-human creature card that we want, and put it directly into play. So we're running a handful of 2-box effects, not too many, just a little bit. We're still focused primarily on battles, but once again, this is the battle, and it lets us tutor up whatever we might need for that spot. We'll go over our creature base in a moment, and if should we happen to flip it, it's a pretty powerful effect. You get an 8/8 with reach, but then it has the effect where all our non-human creatures can deal combat damage as though they were not blocked, which on an 8/8 is pretty potent, as well as some of our other threats, to include that we've already been picking our opponent off with our battle damage. All right, creatures. 1 Kolga and Yadaro as a top end. That's a removal spell when we need it. It can get rid of enchantments, and it's additional damage to flip over our battles. We can also discard it, but you know, most of the time we're going to hope to tutor it. 1 Obstinate Baloth, because we needed to have something against mono red, and I feel like that's a good spot. Obstinate Baloth is typically a 3-for-1, sometimes a 4-for-1 against mono red, so we got to appreciate it. One of the cards that really makes the deck tick is Solfim, Mayhem Dominus, because once he's in play, now all of a sudden our battles are doing a ridiculous amount of damage that could tear through the opponent's life total very quickly. And so that's why this bad boy is in the list. And finally, Miglos, because it's a 4/4 that comes down early. It has flexibility on the way we can use it, and it comes down with 5 oil counters, which means Yep, you guessed it. It can do 5 damage to the face or to opponent's creature or planeswalker should we already have all be one in play. And hey, we can find it for 5 with Evasion of Ikora if we need to. So a lot of flexibility there. That is the list. Pretty straightforward mana base. Nothing too special going on there. That is the list, my friends. I really hope you enjoy it. Battles are absolutely fantastic in a list like this. So before we get into the gameplay, I want to give a special shout out to Akeem91. Akeem, thank you so much, my friend, for supporting the channel. And myself, I really do appreciate it. I hope you continue to grow as a player and enjoy doing it, my friend, because this Gruul's battle list is for you, my friend. We're going first. This seems pretty reasonable. We have 2 different ways of ramping. Let's keep this. I like this. I like this. Hello, friend. Alright. This could mean a couple of things. Hopefully it is soldiers. Then I feel a lot better about our position. Esper. Feel a little worse for our position, but that's okay. Play tap land. Play this guy. And then that way next turn we can drop the all will be one. And I think we get underneath them. Right? Hopefully this is like a wedding announcement or something and they don't just pass. It sets us up as well where if they kill one of ours, we're still going to be able to all be one. Excellent. That resolves. We'll eat this one. Makes you feel pretty good. Pretty good. Let's go ahead and eat that, because why not? Counters are great. And then, yeah, let's go ahead and all be one underneath the radar, man. Underneath the radar. Let's see if this survives now. I mean, they have Destroy Evil, right? So it's not clear cut for us, but kind of got to do the thing, right? Let's see if they wipe the board or not. Discard a card. So I don't want to run out Solphim. So I think we just play this, discard the Crucible. I think is what we do. Right? They're anticipating like Emperor or something. We get to do 5 to their face. And let's discard this. Nice, 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 nice. And we could do this and blast them again. Deals 3 damage to everything, so we lose our guy. We could play Solphim, but I won't play Solphim next turn, so we're going to hold what we got. No attacks and hold. Okay, alright. So they're leaving up counter magic, maybe? Or the left up make disappear. Edict. Oh, I guess we could have activated the ping that. I didn't think about that. Right, just to get the ping, but we were probably going to fire. Yeah, they're leaving up. Well, that's a little awkward now. Now that I see what they got going on. So do we want a dragon or do we want... Yeah, so they're leaving up make disappear, right? So let's just go here. Kill this guy. And 5 their face. Okay, negate, fair. Do a little ramping. Nice. Alright, let's go face. Face seems okay. Grab one of each. Little bit of a nombo here, but I think that's okay. Not a problem.
Embrace the inevitable.
Not a problem at all. And they tapped out. So, ooh. Can we kill them? 1, 2, 3, I think we can, right? This comes in. Yeah. And we just have to stack it to where this happens first, because this hits planeswalkers as well. So yeah, let's go soften. Why are you tapping that way? Red, red. Either way, you gotta burn a treasure, but it's just weird that it does it that way. Soften, and here we go. Do this. Trigger, and we'll stack it where this happens first. So you get to do... Yeah, buddy. Looks pretty good to me. Looks pretty good to me. And opponent pluses with the respect. I dig it. I dig it. Nice. Good game, opponent. Good game. Opponent's going first, but we do get to ramp on 2 into 4, and then we have a border wipe, pseudo border wipe. Let's keep this. All right. Could be going up against Grixis. Okay. All right. So let's see if our invasion does some work here. We will go ahead and let's pitch. I think we could pitch a land here. I think we can pitch a land. Because we're going to get 2 more next turn. Right? Fable, that checks out. We're going to take a little bit of damage. They are going to get to ramp. I guess we could also fire this off to buy us some time and ramp the next turn. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. I think slowing down their ramp is a little more potent. Right? Having the Sulfum isn't too bad. Ooh. Okay, so a reanimator strategy. Interesting, interesting. So, we still stick on the game plan. Oh, good, and they're leaving stuff up. Excellent. Let's see if they got the make disappear. Probably do since they didn't play anything. Oh, they're okay letting us ramp. I'm right with that. Thank you very much. Let's go one of each. And then we do have to be careful, right? Because still 2 mana away from this being anything potent. We have our Migloss, we have our Sultan. So that could be an issue. Let's see what else they play. Alright, I like that. And we hit our land. Excellent. Let's go ahead and wipe the board again. And let's play Migloss. They haven't used any removal in their Grixis, so we know Migloss isn't long for this world. They get to draw 2. Oh! Hold on, hold on. So 1, 2, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we don't get to... Yep, let's go ahead and invasion for 6. Right? And then we will library. Search for, just want to double check something. Okay. Grab Yadaro. Yadaro will fight. And then we will get, let's see, this is a 3/4. This is a huge dude. Let's get our 4/4 with Ward, I think. Good game. Nice. Took down Grixis, man. Opponent's going first, but we get to ramp into a couple of things, so I think we keep this. Hello, friend. Alright, we may or may not have some time. We'll see. Hard to say. I mean, obviously, Dimir poison? Okay. Oh, the first poison is always pretty crucial. It stinks because that can kill it, but I also don't think we can just let them get the first poison, because then it lets all their proliferate be pretty good. And we don't want that. Oh, good. Excellent. Nice. We don't get to flip that one off of that. But I think we still stick to the plan. Shoot this one. Let's go 4 and 1. Ooh, that's going to be handy later. And let's go here, because this counter spell they have is to pay 2 more, I think, right? And if they counter this, we're fine. Yeah. And we can pitch the Migloss because we have the invasion. Pitch the land as well, but I really don't want to miss land drops. So let's pitch the Migloss. Ooh, nice. Nice, 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 nice. We like that. And, yep. I'm just going to play around them having the 2 mana counter spell. And they also are going to have the sack a creature, get a poison. See, this is great for us. Absolutely great. So now, 1, 2, 3, we can soften. Here's above our number of dragon cards. And shoot this one. Let's do that. Hold on the old soften. Do 2 damage here, get this, and we get to play this, and we still have the mana. And we can play this to eat up any edict effect that they have. Right? Yep. We will sack because we don't want their edict effects to work. So that way, because they have the mana to edict, or... Okay, so they got the first poison. Okay, this is looking decent for us. And Death Touch. So now we can run out. Can hit both lands. What else can we do? That's pretty much it. Let's go here and let's get another dragon. Let's get another dragon. And sure. Oh, it only does 4. Okay. Opponent, control. See, they control. Interesting. I might just discard. Alright, this is looking really good for us, actually. Yep. Okay. So we could have flipped that if we wanted to. Right? I just, yeah. I mean, that worked out. New deck, who dis? Alright. No ramp, but we do get to play our battles to slow down our opponent. Let's keep this. Let's keep this, see where it goes. It could go either direction, to be honest with you. Alright, I like that. Green-white has less of a chances of just straight up smashing us, though I wish we had a ramp then. Right? Ooh. It's a great target for us to hit. Great target. We actually don't even take damage. Having a bunch of invasions is a little rough. Let's see if they play the 1/1, right? The one that gives extra counters when everything comes into play. It may be a hard reach, but we'll see. Problem is we don't have anything good to kill it, so if they play anything bigger. We need it to be an X1 or an X2 here. Especially without ramp, which is a scotch of a bummer.
We will make this world complete.
Interesting.
Reinforcements are near.
That is interesting. Any other target? Would like to get the dragon. 4 damage to another battle or opponent. So we can do that. We can be slightly mana efficient here, right? Just let this ride for right now. Sure. Just to have something to do here, right? Not thrilled about it. Not thrilled about it. But we have the potential of... We can kill a Johnny. We can kill this, get a 4/4, and kill something else, right? The dragon card's in your hand.
Join us.
So he leaves on top.
Harmony.
Doesn't get to draw. Leaves. That's going to be useful. That is going to be useful. Let's go here. And now the question is, do we feel like they have an emperor here or not, right? Because we can... Yeah, let's... I don't want the land, though. Really want the land. Let's just go here. Because this can go grab us some Miglos. And let's just crack this one for right now. Because the thing is, they're not going to be able to do anything to it for the most part. Yep, there's the Emperor we knew about. Interesting.
Finally, I'm home.
They did that post-combat. Or pre-combat. So if they -2, we just kill it with invasion.
Keep watch for intruders.
Well, actually now, let's go here. And we're just going to do 2 damage to him. Right? So they'll play... Or one or more +1 put on an artifact creature you control. Put that many +1. So they put that down. They get to make that a 4. But... Okay. Alright, that's a little bit of an issue. It's a little bit of an issue, right? Because they make these 2 4s, we can only kill 1. But we are going to kill one of them.
Show them how we greet our enemies.
So... Do 2 damage to any target. We can get another dragon, right? Oh! Oh, they didn't play the Azeroth, so we just clean this up. Oh, this is fantastic. This is fantastic. Drop invasion. Right? I think we could take one here, play our tap land. And then we go to attacks. And flip this one, dealing 2 damage to that because they didn't have a pause for safekeeping. Ooh. Yeah. Ooh. That hurt. We get to go first, and I think we're going to start off with Invasion versus Scrap Gorger, just to guarantee that once we hit the land on 4, or on 3, we'll see. We're going to play Copperline Gorge, and we'll see what they play. If they play a removal heavy color, then we'll play Invasion, right? If they do not, like they play like Selesnya, then... that's a little awkward. Okay, let's... I think we still go here. And discard... Man, I really don't want to get rid of our tap land. Though, I guess that increases our chances Let's pitch. No, because we can find Migloss. We need this. This is our yeah, I guess we discard this. Okay. Definitely glad we didn't pitch our land. That would have been ugly. So now we can play our land, gain a life. Right? Ooh. Yes, alright, we hit it. Excellent. That is awesome. We will definitely capitalize on that. A good thing is they don't have a... I don't believe they have a nice way of getting rid of all B1. So we take some damage here, but then we just start killing whatever their sack outlets are, right? 4, that's going to be an issue. So life is going to be an issue. That's a good one. Alright, let's go here. Gain a life. Go here. And then hopefully this is going to be enough to get us back in. This will come down, kill this, and whatever else they play, right? Yeah, we're hurting. Down to 10. 2, 3. Alright, so let's see. This will come down. 2 here. 5 here. Play a blocker. If we go here, this puts 2 in the... Oh, yeah, we could do both. Okay. So... And this only deals 2 damage to any other target. Yeah, it's unfortunate. We may end up being in some trouble because of that. Alright, let's go here. So 3 damage to kill this dude first. And we'll grab 2 more. And then play this dude. 5 and 2. We're going to take 3, fall to 7. Ooh. Alright. We're in a little bit of trouble. We're going to need our Migloss. Regret pitching the invasion. Just a scotch. Draw a card. Sick. Yeah, I think we're a little too late off the gate, unfortunately. Well done, opponent. The fact that they have stuff that dodges our sorcery speed removal, pretty good. Land, not what we wanted to see there. We will hold on to it, though. Because we could potentially discard it. But this is not looking good for the home team. Not looking good at all. I think they got us. Nicely done. So we could block 1 and live. Block the other one. And then take 1, go to 5. Alright, so we need either Migloss or a Yadaro. Cool. I like it. I like it. So the good news is, right, once we have 1, we could block 1 and then eat and then shoot. I kind of need them both to untap with. Because like I said, we can... I think the pause is just the blood tokens. But yeah, we would have been able to activate these and start eating their graveyard to kill these guys. Alright. I think we have to do it. I think we have to do this. Fall to 2. If they got to play with fire, they got it. But I think we need to be able to kill these things. Soften helps. Soften helps quite a bit, actually. So we activate... Oh, how do we do this? Shoot this guy. They still get 2 dudes. You can eat 2 guys. Shoot this guy. 4. Dragon is 4. We just die. Yeah, I think they got it, man. What a bummer. What a bummer. It was a fun game. But yeah, the tramp... Well, we could block 1. So we can like double block and then shoot him. Oh no, we have to shoot one. No attack. So if we shoot him, they get a 5. This guy can tap, but it doesn't put a counter. This guy doesn't put a counter, and this guy doesn't. All right. I don't know. I don't think there's an out here for us, unfortunately. We can put a counter, but we don't have discard 2 cards. We don't have 2 cards. I'm glad we kept 1 land. But the Forge got us. Oh, snap. Busted. Good game. Oh, we can activate. They got it. Good game. Man, oh, that was... I feel like if we had one good top deck somewhere, we would have got there. That's Forge, man. Still good.